Welcome to Life Booster. Today, we'll be looking at the power of personal faith project. What is a project? A project is a carefully planned piece of work, a task, an assignment, or a venture with an expected end in view. There must be an expected end. Whoever does not have a project in his life will not make progress. God was involved in the project in the creation of man. Noah was involved in the project in the building of the ark. Moses was involved in a project to bring Israelites out of bondage from Egypt. Zacharias was involved in the project to build the house of God. Paul was involved in the project. He had an assignment, a purpose to fulfill. And when he finished, he said, I have finished my course. Project is not only about finances. You can have projects to work on your family, to better your spouse, to improve your education, projects for healing, projects for expansion in the family, projects for ministry, project to improve your personal devotion. Project is not only about physical things. Let's look at Ezra 5 verse 2. Then Zerubbabel son of Shealtiel and Jeshua son of Jozadak set to work to rebuild the house of God in Jerusalem. And the prophets of God, and the prophets, hear this, and the prophets of God were with them, helping them. This is not about giving them money. This is not about giving them water while they were working. Helping them. This is about a spiritual force released to assist them. Ezra 6 verse 14 and 15. So the elders of the Jews continued to build and to prosper. Hear this. They continued to build and prosper under the preaching of Haggai, the prophet, and Zechariah, the descendant of Iddo. They finished building the temple according to the commandment of God of Israel and the decrees of Cyrus, Darius, and Artaxerxes, king of Persia. The temple was completed in the 3rd day of the month of Adar, in the 6th year of the reign of King Darius. Every project has two components, the physical side and the spiritual side. The physical side is the physical things you see, the properties you have, the things you have to put on ground. Then the spiritual side, which talks about the flow from the spirit, flow from the house of God, flow from your pastor, flow based on your personal devotion, your personal declaration. In every project, you must start from the spirit into the physical. Otherwise, you may start a project and not end it. You may start a project and the project will trigger and cause things in the realm of the spirit that will make you become overpowered, hindered, cut down if you are not spiritually strong. Many years ago, as a young man, a bachelor, I was to take a 3-bedroom flat, and we entered into a compound where the landlord brought out one of the tenants in the compound, and he said, meet my tenant. He has been my tenant for 15 years. And the man who didn't know what that meant opened his teeth and was laughing. I felt so sorry for him because he didn't know it was a curse. That you are a man, you have worked in an oil and gas industry for 15 years and you have no house, still living as a tenant is a regret, is a pain, because the man himself refused to take on projects like his landlord did many years ago. Where there is no project, there is no progress. The reasons why people don't take on projects. Number one, lack of faith. Hebrews 11:1 says, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Some people don't do anything except they find out that everything looks rosy from the beginning to the end. I'd like you to know that there is difference between being passive and enjoying the peace of God. I have heard Christians who say, I'm just at peace. I have peace in my heart. They are at that kind of questionable peace because they are not engaged in any project. When you engage in some milestone project, you will stir the water. When you engage in your first house, your first property, you will know that there is something called building permit. You will know that there are people that will come you for matching ground. When you want to travel out the first time, you will see certain things you will stand your ground and fight against. People who don't have faith don't step out of faith project. Number two, they work based on other people's experience. You hear things like, my mother, my father, my uncle married a white woman, therefore I will never marry a white woman. You are basing your decision on your uncle's experience. I will never stay in the north. Why? When my auntie stayed in the north, XYZ happened. Now listen to me. Yes, you can consider foresight and insight, but you see, these aspects are not enough. They don't have enough capacity for you to form your decision totally on. When God promises and God tells you a thing, move. Because if God tells you to do something, He is with you. You can be in your house and still see calamity. You can travel and see calamity. People sleep and die while sleeping. Matthew 9 verse 29, the Bible says, according to your own faith, so be it unto you. Any individual, any country, any state, any church that want to expand and make progress must be involved in projects.
Thanks for watching this episode of Life Booster. This message is brought to you by Spirit Breed Media. Do you need a professional trainer for conferences, church programs, workers training, business seminars, entrepreneurship empowerment, or a life coach? Pastor Oarhe, who is a businessman with over 10 years experience in oil and gas, a graduate of engineering with a broad skill in management, and also an author of bestsellers all across the globe, has what it takes. Book an appointment today. Call or send an email via the contact details on your screen now. And to get more of these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Life Booster. God bless you.